Greetings, one and all. This is Godly True TV with a special guest here, KOJ, live on air, YouTube. Um, we want to start out. I want to start out with the discussion with the white South Africans, and then after we finish that discussion, I want to talk about the video we just sent you.
Okay.
Yeah. I watch a couple of videos of the tone Orient or whatever the tone is called, where they only have. I don't believe that the government of South Africa should allow that to even take place in their country, because it's a breeding ground for the same apartheid mentality,
Mm-hmm.
and they can eventually multiply and overtake them in the long run if they're not careful.
Then that's the strategy.
Yep,
That's the strategy.
I strongly believe that.
Uh, 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 them say if you don't learn, you know, it's like you see eating that gone, just a chow we can get by. But listen, you have to realize that you have to take. My grandmother always say you take sleep and mark death. You understand?
That's so true.
And if you don't know how to use sleep, you know, mark death, the parable within that, so use sleep and mark the death, because a lot of people don't really understand, man. You see, these people can never be trusted under no circumstances.
Not at all.
Under no circumstances. They have proven hundreds and thousands of years that they cannot be trusted. So how can you trust them now? What about them now?
All of a sudden, they have changed and forgiven, and
Uh,
now saw the light.
That's the only if what we are discussing. If discuss what we are talking about right now is South Africa. There's an official apartheid state. Our town, our city is in South Africa, and they are trying to see if they can get statehood to have their own state, independent country. And if the Africans, leaders of Africa, sit back and allow that to happen, every African should be enslaved once more. They should take them and enslave them once more, because if you don't take sleep among death, you gotta be.
Mm,
You understand?
my God.
When in the history of Africa, the white man proved himself to be a trusted friend of the black man. That you're going to now allow him after you uh, just come out of apartheid, right? Where
Mm-hmm.
they push every black people or person to the township where there's no running water, there's no electricity and everything. And then, first of all, these people ate Ted Nelson, man, because I
Mm-hmm.
do with them and hear them talk. They don't see Nelson Mandela as no hero. They hated him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they have their own tone. You see, how black people stupid. Right now, the Africans them that using France money, right?
Mm-hmm.
All that. Now these people live in Africa, in South Africa. They live in South Africa. They print their own money. They have their own law. They
Mm-hmm.
think they have nothing to do with the black Africans. Absolutely nothing. The lowest job that they have, they make sure say a black man cannot get it. Everything
Mm-hmm.
belongs to the white. And now these people decided not that they want to have their own state. Once they have their own state, they get their own state, them get their own nuclear bomb.
Mm-hmm. South Africa finish.
Right? So,
Yeah, they're done.
right? So once they get a nuclear bomb, you know,
They're gonna be the ones getting ready to be terminated, unalive, allegedly.
listen me, man. We're talking about Gaza. If these people get back the rain in Africa, what
Hmm.
going on in Gaza will make it look like what they're gonna do. It will make Gaza look like a picnic,
Hmm.
like a holiday camp. So
That's
you know, what I mean,
so true. So true, man. So true.
these people can't learn nothing. You know what I mean? I think
Don't learn.
and
Don't learn from the past.
South Africa doing at home and abroad. How can in South Africa they have an apartheid state? The state of Oriana.
Apartheid state.
You know what I mean? The state of Oriana in South Africa. You guys look it up. ORANIA. That's a state. The apartheid
Mm-hmm.
side of South Africa, where no black people cannot visit, cannot work, cannot come there, can do nothing. They have their own money, they have their own government already set up. Only waiting for to capture
Approval.
it and turn it back into an apartheid, a complete apartheid South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
They already have an apartheid state within South Africa, right? No black, not even one single black no live in that state. Not even one single job, black no have a job in that state. It's an all exclusive white state. And now they're clamoring to have their own country. And if these African, dumb Africans, allow these people to get their own statehood, they should have dismantle that city, that town, immediately, eminently. You understand? It should be because that's the foothold that they're using to turn
Mm-hmm.
back into slavery. Although they slavery because 99.9% of the wealth still controlled by the white. But
Mm-hmm.
at least set it so that they don't have a blatant apartheid state. How can they have an apartheid state within Africa with no black person cannot
Mm.
live? They print their own money, they have their own government, they have everything. And these sellout black people allow that to happen.
Sad, man. Sad.
Look how much rich black Americans we have in America,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if we ever clamor to say that we want our own state, you think America gonna allow us to just rise up and say tomorrow morning that listen, all black people come together and we want our own state, we want our own money, we want our own everything within the United States. You think this
We cannot even have our own neighborhood, much less.
have a neighborhood? You know, think and you think white supremacy is gonna allow that?
And then you have black people in South Africa running around talking about poor whites, poor them. They're so sad and turning them into
Oh my,
victims. I mean,
my
it's crazy, man. The same people that had you in chains 20 years ago, now
and
you're having sympathy with them. It's crazy.
listen. Say something to them. Say something to these dumb African leaders where they have over there. Say something to them. Just say something to these blind and dumb African leaders that they have in Africa. They gotta be
Uh,
blind. They gotta be dumb.
yeah, yeah, they are the most. I think African leaders are the worst leaders in planet Earth. Because they don't do nothing for the people. All of them are very uneducated. All of them are
It is.
very.
African leaders them.
They're all coons.
I won't say they're
Every
uneducated,
la every last one of them. I'm not talking about Patrice. I'm not talking about Armand Traore. They're not in this equation. Those are revolutionaries. I'm
but
talking about the rest of them. The Nigerian president. A lot of those apart the ECOWAS. Those guys are complete coons.
how would you see? They make sure that they set it so that if these people want their own state, they go to Iceland. Understand? I go Europe. They shouldn't even think about because they know that the African leaders are pushed over. That's why
Hmm.
that's why I can't even come into their mind. It
You could
shouldn't,
never,
shouldn't
and no white European country could never go there and talk about you want your own state. That's crazy. They will never allow that.
it shouldn't even be in their mind. If them go to them bed and dream about it, them just say, Lord, please don't make me wake up. Yeah, shouldn't even be in their mind that they can think about it and not only thinking about it, but partially accomplish it. They have a total white city where no black cannot be caught in it inside of Africa. Africa, where these people live
Wow.
and wherever them left from and come in Africa. You understand?
It's just like the Jim Crow South. You got the Jim Crow South in Africa. Can you believe that?
Yeah, they have all their own money. Them cut
White only store, white only street, white only business.
and then Africans
Foolish Africans, man.
when African want to do, I'm pretty sure they never call one black person to the table and say, listen, we're gonna set up an all white town and not one of you guys can even pass through. Not we want to pass through and then we come look. And because
Hmm.
this is all exclusive white city, white neighborhood, no blacks are allowed, not even for the lowest job or the highest job, no blacks allowed. We don't want to come here and work. We don't want you to come here and live inside of Africa today. You know what I mean? And they have stuff like that in Africa. And these black leaders wish a group could have rise up in America and say that they want them own a state. And look how much rich millionaire.
I don't know if you remember, Waco, the people at Waco, they wanted their own state and they were not even black. But
Right.
you know what they did? They sent the military to get rid of them.
I mean, mistake and watch it on my TV.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you got people running around here talking about,
ask,
poor them, and all this stuff. It shouldn't be no poor them because
how come these people inside of Africa, they're not originate from Africa. And,
mm,
and no, I'm gonna say that them Africana. What is Africana?
exactly. Well, yeah. What the heck is an Africa?
What
Yeah, like I remember one guy in the interview talking about, we have Africana heritage. What the hell is Africana heritage?
Africana? And listen me, man. Julius Lalema, why I don't know. God have got help if he become the president of South Africa.
I
God,
wish he would be the president.
it's only him who want me here stick out for him people. I mean, I know if I choose not in a power yet, why I'm stick out. Because a lot of man talk the game when them outside and then when they
Mm-hmm.
different thing. For example, right? I remember Bill Clinton was in power and some Asian come and Bill Clinton send back all of the Asian them on them boat where them come. Send them back to them countries. They don't want to black people here because it's a white country. They don't want to black people here coming in like that. You know what I mean? It was a group of white coming in as a refugee like that. I guarantee I could bet $1,000. Me and a millionaire, so I can't go in 1,000. Couple $1,000. Say if it was a group of white people coming, then wouldn't send them back. I'm sure some of that win my money. You understand?
Mm-hmm. That's
Because
exactly what would happen.
you understand. But and him send them back. And George Bush run and said, you mean Bill Clinton was to send them back so some Asian get bright and come. And he sent back every last one of them. And God so make it happen that the following week, a boatload of Cuban come and every last one of them get landed.
That's crazy.
That was after different complexion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, Mr. Man, me always pay attention. Me don't make nothing with politicians say fly over my head, Even if I right
Mm-hmm.
out of it mentally. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Politicians say of they say anything of substance. Me not talk with
Mm-hmm.
them gibberish nonsense. You understand? But anything
Mm-hmm.
related to my people, especially to my people, and me hear them say it can't left my memory bank. You understand? It can't let my memory bank because me I gonna remember it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And these guys only act with hypocrisies
Mm.
over the years that I am alive. Maybe they were good people before I was alive.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Maybe you're mistaken them.
Right. But and me can't say as a man was good 100 years ago and then today I'm not good. So I say, boy, man not good because 100 years ago I'm good. But me wasn't alive then. But me talk what me see.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Exactly.
What me see in my lifetime, these people is always try to oppress anybody who have my skin tone and color. I mean, I talk that with no reservation because
Mm-hmm.
as
It's
for
facts. It's facts.
him,
You
it's
know, if
fact.
I say, no allegedly after that one.
You understand? You understand? So these little so-called African leaders were down there in South Africa.
They're puppets, man.
Them people they state, give them statehood, and then give them their own country, and
Hmm.
see if in 20 years I want to now run from South Africa and try to go Nigeria or some other place because you know when the bomb start dropping, I want to go find out. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
When the bomb
Yep.
start dropping,
And another thing too, I want to make a prediction myself. If they give them statehood,
mm,
I'm not gonna be surprised if they're gonna start a police force. After they start a police force, a
then
few
they
years,
them
first year late,
everything.
first force, second after they start a police force, they're gonna start a army. After they start a army, they're gonna start a paramilitary. Well, paramilitary first, then an army. Then after they get the army, then they're gonna start to get tanks, heavy equipment and stuff like that.
And then
And
you
then
don't forget
they're gonna start a resistance. And then
and,
after they do the resistance, then take over the whole country.
and push them back, push them back. Work, cause this
Yeah.
time them have worse than how them they do them now. Them now go make them,
No, no, they're gonna be exterminated.
you
The
know.
dark South Africans, they're gonna be exterminated. You know, they're gonna be exterminated because they're not gonna give them no chance for them to come back this time.
No chance.
Mm-hmm.
Chance. Black people wake up, please, Jesus, man. Why we in a trance?
Hmm. We're busy trying to love on people that's plotting our demise and our destruction. It's just sad.
Why are we so much in a trance? Why it even come to the mind of these people to set up their own town?
Hmm. Trust me, they're not planning on planting rose beds and
Oh yeah,
rose petals.
whatever the way they want to pronounce Orania, right? The apartheid town and city and state where they have right now in the South Africa. And a plan say they want to now get them own country so that they can come back and take back the country in 10 years. And guarantee you,
Mm-hmm.
if where the one down the name Ramaphosa and them turn fool,
Hmm.
them great grandchildren,
You
that,
mean the president of the ANC, the president of the AMC,
yeah, whoever run,
Ramaphosa? Yeah.
right. So what that is great grandchildren, comes the old man, maybe great great grandchildren, gone back and living in the same apartheid system
Hmm.
that people forget all the men and the brutal treatment for them get because they were black, and the same people come back now and I tell us, said, oh,
Hmm.
please give me back the chance again for put you back in slavery.
Hmm. Hmm.
I mean, give me back
Sad,
one more
man.
put you back in slavery. And I mean, so black people would want to go along with that.
Hmm. Maybe they don't teach
Young people,
history, and so maybe
young
they
people,
don't teach. Maybe they don't teach history in the South African schools. Cause
young
I don't
people,
think I don't think none of them know the history.
please, young Africans, please don't let these people plan your demise while they stay
Hmm.
one side because they're planning your demise. And then only your demise. But
And,
whole.
and you know the sad thing too, KOJ, you got the same thing going on in Nigeria.
Yeah.
You have Asians and same white people being chief over black people. This is
Listen,
just crazy.
listen, man. It's,
How you let that person go from a foreign country to become chief over you in a year country? It's crazy.
yo, you see, these people look they don't study white supremacy.
Hmm.
You understand? And
Very naive.
white supremacy, you don't know how to behave around them. You understand? You understand, right? It's the same people that we used to say, if you have 1% black blood in a year, you can't play upon them cricket team and them rugby team.
Mm-hmm. Their cricket team, was all white for like I'm
Let,
say
let them
100 years.
doubt, they have any doubt. So you have black blood in a year. And if them find 1%, you are for the team.
Wow.
That's why them have a town right now with only white, exclusive to white, city only exclusive to white. Them said that even the lowest jobs,
Hmm.
them wouldn't offer a black person. The dirtiest, raggediest house, you can't get it for rent or buy. If you're sick, you cannot go to their hospital.
Exactly.
You understand? Why
And
you
then
let
the South
some in
the
your
South African government is tolerating such fascism.
yeah? Why would you let somebody in your country set up something like that in your own country?
And then I don't know if you know this KOJ, this ideology that they started is not new. It's the same Aryan race ideology. That's the ultimate goal of it, is to eradicate other races and then become the master race. That's the ultimate goal.
Them leader down there, either them need tie up and just shoot them off in the sea with a couple 10-ton brick holding them down. Or them stand up and have some balls and just understand and say, listen me, I am for the betterment of my people. You understand? And I cannot let my enemy come and get a foothold. Understand?
If they get just 1 foot, they don't need 2 foot. They just need 1 foot or one hole.
1 foothold.
Problems with the black South Africans. Man.
And remember, any problem in the cause with the black South African, it's going to trickle down throughout Africa. Because they have got runway, and they're going to probably, when they get South Africa, this time they're going to say, listen, the farmer ears, they never do it right. So we're going to make sure we do it right this time.
Hmm.
Understand?
Where you say they're going to march them straight into the so-called chambers.
Listen, man. Everybody talk about Gaza. Listen. Give them a foothold.
Me personally, if I was if I was a leader of, if I had like a confederate unity uh, between a certain African state, I would try to bring all the African countries in together and eradicate all these people from every African country, because they everywhere they go is the same thing that they promote.
Listen, man. You see, if they have good African leader, let me tell you something, you wouldn't even come in them people in mind. Because they would say, let's go call John, Tom, Harry, Dick, and let's go to Iceland.
No, the thing about it is that they believe that they're gonna change. They're gonna become better. That's a big mistake that they ever think about. Biggest mistake.
Listen,
These
man,
people can never change.
enemy can never be a friend.
They're trying to show love and roses on people that's trying to get them taken
Never.
out of this world.
Once a man classify himself as, you never ask him to classify himself as your enemy, no. But him classify himself as your enemy, as your vowed enemy. You understand? Once a person classify themselves as your enemy, you cannot trust them ever again.
Hmm.
But you put them in that classification, they classify themselves that they
Mhm.
are enemy. As long as you live, they are your enemy. They pronounce that classification upon them own self. So they are the enemy of black people. Because if you
Mhm.
enemy of black people, you want to steal everything with them have, kill them children, rape them women, do all kind of the most despicable, evilest things that you can think of. Those people did to those people, and then come back 20 or 30 years down the line and tell me, say, pardon me,
No,
excuse me,
and playing victim.
I changed now because
Hmm.
I am a victim now. I changed. I was
Exactly.
let him come in. But now let my enemy in my house. Sorry.
Hmm.
Once you classify yourself as your enemy, you could sleep nice snow. Fear business. You couldn't go make your bed not hell, not a fear business. You don't classify yourself as my enemy. I never asked to become your enemy. Remember, so black people never asked to become the enemy of white people. Because there's nowhere in the world that a black people ever enslave white people are being wicked and brutal across the board to white people. Never in the history of the world since
Hmm. Hmm.
been in operation. If you can find one example, you can find one example nowhere in the world,
Hmm.
even single one, to say that we were a wicked set of people and we did this to your people. You understand? These people, every single nation in the world can attest to what I'm saying. Say, wow, these people cannot be trusted. The Chinese man can't trust them. The Indian man can't trust them. The Indians, I can't trust them. Because anywhere them go, you let two of them in, dog, near me supper. That's what my mother used to say. When things ever go bad, she say, dog, I near me supper. If
Mm-hmm.
if these so-called coons, leaders, who have no loyalty to their race. You know,
Mm-hmm.
one of the things, that I I I contemplate in a lot, until I finally get over it. First thing I tell you, so when I become religion, when I go into religion, never ever put your ethnicity first. And I used to believe that crap and say, you know what I mean? If he's a Christian first. He's a Christian last because you're born black first. You get religion at some later point in your life. So how can you
Mm-hmm.
them thing of you become second place when God did not put that first place? Because God never make a born and the same day you're born you get religion. You adapt
Mm-hmm.
are converted into religion at a later date. So your ethnicity come first. When the racist police them gonna shoot a black man, did they ever ask him, are you a Muslim?
Exactly. Never ask him that.
Religion you're on before I shoot you. Tell me which religion you're on. And shoot you because you're black.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. You know,
Exactly.
so we on the other hand now get brainwashed and we think that our religion come first.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? My religion don't come first before my ethnicity. Sorry. You understand?
Yep. When they think to do extermination, they're not thinking about the
Cat
person religion.
draw. I'm gonna put the ass behind the cat and expect the ass to go draw the cat. If I put the ass in front so that the ass bring the cat to my destination and want to go. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You can't how you can put your ethnicity behind to something that you're not even sure of.
Hmm.
You understand? Because we get religion. We never born with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what you're born with, that's what God expects you to put first. And that's why our race and our people be at last class. You understand? Because we put everything first before ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, and it's a race. In the race, the man don't put in religion first.
Hmm.
White people don't put their religion first. They put them ethnicity first. We are the only one that put religion first.
Hmm.
You understand?
Yep.
Because we don't play the game and see how the game being played. You understand? And
Mm-hmm.
when they don't study the game and see how the game being played. You know? So we talk about them people down in Africa there, down in South Africa, we are clamor for bring back a fully apartheid because them already have their apartheid state. Now they must say they want them own apartheid country. And help Africa if Africa make that happen this time around. I think God would wash him hand away from all Africans because when I say Africans is supposed to be the foolish, senseless, spineless set of people.
That's so true.
Why you think people have run from Africa and the Caribbean to come to America and come to Australia and come to other place? They don't run because the country is no good. They run because the leadership.
Mm-hmm.
When there's no good leadership, the people is gonna perish. It's the leadership
Mm-hmm.
of Africa the people run away from. It's the leadership of the Caribbean the people run away from. Leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the country. The country have nothing to do with it. The country have good climate, fertile ground. If you plant food, it's gonna grow. Everything good for the country is there. But the leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, So shit. So we have done it, yes, sir.
Yeah, bad leadership, man. Bad leadership.
I mean, and the leadership we have to run it from the country because of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And another part of it too, the corrupt leadership also supported by other corrupt politicians, you know.
And that man, the leadership.
But at the end of the day, you know, I kinda see that this situation is gonna go either two ways. If they allow them, they're gonna go back into slavery. And if they don't allow them, you know, things are
But now,
gonna remain the same.
listen, if they don't allow them, they move in them corner. And them need to write in them law. Write in them law. For another million years to come, these people can never have a own, no matter what.
Hmm. Can you believe Africans are actually feeling sorry for them? Can you believe that?
Huh? Yo,
Black African are feel sorry for them.
yo, them to give them back them state would make them take every last one of them and put them in prison. Every last one of them. Just go
Hmm.
up and say, you as a politician, come.
Hmm. Hold on, when do they already have their own police force already?
The people have everything, man. Them govern themselves. Them print them to print them own money,
Yeah, me know so them print their own money.
them own bank
Mm-hmm.
market. And there are many countries right now a clamor for that to happen, that them start to pour in millions into them and give them weapons and
Mm-hmm.
get them equipped so that the white people, the black people, them down, they can never have any talk again. Can never have any talk again.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So if one African can hear this thing and start it to a next African and tell them, say, listen, we are gonna make sure no say this don't happen.
Yep. Then the apartheid system is gonna be back full time now.
And a full-time part-time, man. Full-time part-time. I remember, them have back it, They have America for back them, they have France for back them, they have England for back them, Australia for back them. They have all of these countries for back them. And plus, don't talk the black country, then we have to back them. Because no matter what kind of
No, no,
wickedness,
no. They're not black country. They sell out.
you always have some black people who will say, right, that's right. You understand? Will sell out themselves and them children. Yo, the man them should have South Africa aware that these people didn't even have that in them mind.
Hmm. They believe that they're running around feeling sorry for people that had them in chains and in bondage. It's crazy, man.
Listen, yo, brother, we know so this are go on the internet, So when them brought them back to slavery, my great grandchildren will come and say, damn, that's what my grandfather was talking about. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Damn, that's what my great grandfather was talking about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? We are setting things because we have to take, like mother's grandmother and mother say, you take sleep on my death. It's a part,
Mm-hmm.
you understand?
My
And
grandmother used to say, if you're not here, you're gonna feel.
so if a man did it to you before,
You're gonna do it again.
and he want to do it to you one more time, and you say, oh yes, it was so nice to know that we get pushed into the slum, into the garbage heap.
Mm-hmm.
And it was wonderful for our children to go get them food out of garbage. It was
Mm.
for our people to drink the sewer water. It was wonderful for our people not having. It was wonderful for the dirty, mucky stinking water. You got to wash your clothes in it. It was so wonderful under apartheid system. So let's go back there. And
They didn't realize that apartheid was not far away. You know, apartheid was just 30 years ago.
yeah, 30 years ago. And they know they want to bring back the African leader and them down there and allow these people that the city that the town they should have dismantled
Hmm.
immediately.
I personally believe that. Well, you know what they need to do? They need to start restruct, get rid of the Constitution of South Africa. They need to get rid of it
Yeah.
and implement a state that give them 6 months to a year to leave the country. All of them, they got to leave because wherever they go, they're gonna still do the same thing. Wherever they run them go, they're gonna still do the same. They have the same mind. They have to leave the country, man.
Well, I don't know, but we'll see. This thing is gonna be out there forever. So we'll see in the next 30 years ago, them say it start apartheid start dismantle, and
Mhm.
and now 30 years later they want to bring it back in full. In fact, less than 30 years because it's in operation right now because they have an apartheid city right now, you know, and we know that part
Mhm.
elsewhere in the world creating havoc right now. So we know that, yo,
So, what you think about the video we send you?
um, it 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 can be a thing where maybe when churches are start, people just are coming.
My God, there's something else, you know. Yeah, try to get him on the benefit. I don't. Oh
Like
God, you're funny, you know. You're funny, you know.
like okay, that one.
You're really full of humor, man.
Know that there is a
Mm-hmm.
apartheid right now in South Africa. That's a fact. Like
Mm-hmm.
Oriana, Orania. That's the apartheid city. Now they want the apartheid country back. They want to bring back right now this apartheid state. It got not even one single person don't work, live, or have nothing to do with it. It's separated from the regular South Africa. Them so
And
bright.
and
One
they
money
know even they
bank
don't even apply. They don't even go abide by South African rules.
anymore
They abide by their own rules.
and ready to go. All they want one make it one a country now because they have everything already set to bring back the apartheid machine. The apartheid machine already set and there, ready because 99.9% of the wealth of them control it. The land.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
it,
all the diamonds being mined in South Africa belongs to white people.
who come there and see it?
Yeah, and the gold too.
Make them come there and see it, you know. And then
Mm-hmm.
Africana. We know what is the Africana? I don't know.
Them
Man,
people are very crafty, man.
man, we never know about no Africana.
Yeah, these people are very crafty. They like a glass. They want you if you look at yourself and they pretend as if they are you.
Yeah, yo,
Oh my God, them people are
hey,
full of craft.
it's crazy, man. It's
You
crazy.
can't trust them, man. You cannot trust them.
Yeah, well, they have proven. Ask the Indian if they can trust them.
Hmm.
Ask the Palestinian if they can be trusted.
Man.
Ask my
Sad.
great grandfather if they can be trusted. Ask my
Mm,
great grandmother if they can be trusted.
my God.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Who rape, kill, steal,
Enslave.
enslave. Where in the world that we ever go and do anything like that?
Mm.
Much more to them.
Mm.
Give me one. Somebody if who out there can give me one instant that is not recorded in history. Must be
Mhm.
1,000 years before my time.
Mm.
Because it's not in history.
I never hear it.
That would be the biggest history.
I remember one time was looking at a documentary and there's some white folks they were talking about in certain 1,000 years ago the Arabs captured some white um people and enslaved them in Saudi Arabia, and I was like, that's because y'all was busybody in their business. That's why y'all end up in slavery over there. And
Hey,
it was just a small group of people that has nothing to do with your entire race of people.
and same people, same people, and our people, same,
Exactly.
you know, and they
Exactly.
do it to themselves. So what there is we want to get awareness out there. And we're going to visit back the topic here again still now. Because
Mm-hmm.
I know so this is going on.
Mm-hmm.
We can bring it to the forefront and make it known say, yo, things are going right now and while we are sleep,
No more apartheid.
you know what I mean? While we are asleep, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, see man not me said the man them should have, not even that should even come in their mind. If them go out them bed and then dream say that happen, man, them should have not wake up.
Hmm.
I come and say them want
Yeah, South African government, all their leaders are sleeping and
you know,
sleep at the wheel.
black people, man. A time for we wake up across the globe, you know what I mean? Man, them take everything and
Mhm. And
well,
me personally, I feel that all them people that should be this, all their lands should be taken away. They're not deserving of land.
ah, well, you know, Julius, man, I go get him,
Anytime if Julius ever get in office, all of them will lose their land.
you know what I mean? But, I wish that it brings some so that a man can come out here. I think a man come out house, and thief for everything and then tell me, say, yo, not even that garage, my wife is sleeping, and then I go plan everything for them, Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some comfortable in my house, and the man just come tell me, say, yo, want the house, want the furniture, want everything we have. Not even in a garage, we don't have to say. Find some place else and go live and go sleep.
Sad man.
I mean, and then me turn around and come back. Me go build a next house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, come back and tell me, say, yo, you remember my deal over the last house we have? I
Hmm.
say, come back for do now,
Hmm.
But
That's crazy.
that would be the most stupidest man to say, okay, okay, you do it one time, so let's do it again then, no? You go find the next place to go live. Yo, they
Hmm.
will tell you, yo, you know, one second.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? So
Mm-hmm.
you continue to go on like a fool. Used to work with a man,
Mm-hmm.
and one day me overheard him talk to him brother-in-law, and brother-in-law was the foreman of the company.
Mm-hmm.
Me never know what I'm talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But I just walk up and hear him say to him, I'm calling by name and say, like when I say, Tony, when you catch a fool, you deal with a fool as a fool, man. But when you're dealing with a wise man, you got to understand what you're doing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that's a powerful statement. And I never forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Years and years ago. That's a statement me hear when I was very young. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man say, you listen. I'm telling brother-in-law, say, I don't know what they were talking, how the argument go, but I just walk up And
Mm-hmm.
I said that to him in brother-in-law. I said, call him by name. And he said, when you catch a fool, you deal
Mm-hmm.
with as a fool. But when a
Mm-hmm.
wise man, you gotta know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm say, oh, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? So when you catch a fool, you deal with a fool as a fool. Dealing with a
Mm-hmm.
fool, you gotta understand what you're doing. You understand? So they find the South Africans, black leaders, to be fools.
True.
So because they find out that they are fools, that's why they can come up with one of the most craftiest plan that I ever heard about.
Hmm.
And they making them getting away with it. It's not like so that them all get away with it. They're making them getting away with it because they've already established everything apartheid in that city. Everything apartheid.
Mm-hmm.
Not even one single black person
And
working there.
another thing too, I want me to realize, when they do stuff like that, they're gonna build like, I think personally, I feel like they're going to build like a wall around it if they do get the state. They're gonna build a wall around it and make it attractive so that they would they basically would people would on the outside would wanna come in. But that's how they're gonna get advantage over the dark
Well,
South African.
this,
Just like then remember when they do West Germany and East Germany?
even if they give me a free ticket to come tour there, me don't want it. Me don't
Yeah,
want
me no want it either.
me don't want for God there. Me don't want for no can go tell a man say I've been in an apartheid city. Me done been in an apartheid city yes already. When more we go in the next one?
Yeah.
Eh? Yeah, my brother, we in there like that, man. Cause I mean, it just
Uh,
say black people are mad people because how them the Ramaphosa and all of them the idiot down there were claim say them a government official. Where them a do? How comes that coming at them the people the mind that them even execute a plan like that?
sleep at the wheel, sleep at the wheel, KOJ. Sleep at the wheel. They're sleepwalking, man. They're not even awake.
Oh, you gotta understand, say,
Them
yo,
big man, they're still on nipper buckle.
yeah, I got to understand, say, yo, these people, man. And one of the most craftiest thing ever hear in a long time, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
also some of the dumbest leaders me ever hear about, man.
Yep.
I mean, how dumb can you be? As a leader, dumb can you be? Why people of Africa and the Caribbean have to want to run away from Africa and the Caribbean? Why can these leaders get some spine?
And you have to get visa to go to Africa. That's crazy.
Eh, Africans are move from one state to the next state. Have to get visa.
Crazy.
I'm glad in, I've traveled in the United States, I've traveled into Europe, and I've seen it. See it. When I just for there, England need visa to go in a Europe because them cut off themselves. So now if them are going to Europe, them need a visa. They
Hmm.
used to just because after Brexit business, they have to get visa
Mm-hmm.
to go inside of Europe.
Mm-hmm.
But if you there now in a Massachusetts, and if you want to go to Florida, did you get a visa? You have to get a visa.
No, you don't need no visa to go to Florida.
Then an adjoining state in Africa. And if the African want to travel there, they have to get visa. It's just the
Hmm.
African leaders are mad people, them man.
Yeah, they don't know what am I doing. No sense at all.
African leaders. You see all them people that operate, take that and learn something. First thing, them people that come into power, what them do? own money. Them establish them own bank. Them they use no African, the real South African bank or money. Now, so long, you guys I use France. Most of the money using Africa, a French currency,
Mm-hmm.
Euro, and American currency. If that no wake on up, boy, I don't know where I go wake on up. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't think no one else is gonna wake them up. That's it.
If this
I
no wake,
know.
no where I go wake on up. You know what I mean? This no wake up the Africans. I mean, I don't know what gonna wake them up.
Apartheid is in full swing right now.
This no open up them eye.
Hmm.
You know, me say, we're going to Gaza, gonna make it look like we're gonna go on a holiday trip.
Hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yep. This
Yeah,
is KOG. God let you TV.
yeah, straight
Like,
up.
share, subscribe. Everyone that's tuning in,
Yeah,
continue to contribute.
you know what I mean? We're gonna watch this at a later date, you know what I mean? I want you guys,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yep.
think that what we're talking is nonsense. Put it in the comment and let me know that, we off base. And if you think that what we're saying,
Mm-hmm.
the logics and it's the facts, it is the truth. Because listen, there's a real town. You guys can Google it. You can go on the ask for the apartheid city in South Africa where there's no
Mm-hmm.
that's allowed to go to work to do any business in that city. You understand? And
Mm-hmm.
now say they want to move from that and they want their own country now because they see that they get enough time to practice the
Mm-hmm.
apartheid system because the machine have never been it only broken but it was not completely demolished. So they
Mm-hmm.
set it up back better,
Mm-hmm.
right? They bring it back better. I know they have the Oriana town, Orania. Go and look that up. If you think that what we are discussing here, we don't know what we're talking about, and we just making a blunder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look for the apartheid city that is still in South Africa. You understand?
Ah.
They want to make it wider. They want to control back the whole country of South Africa because they want now a foothold because they have enough time to see how their government structure set up, see that the machine is to know that they want a referendum so that they get back the apartheid machine going. And the black people down there, who is the majority of the people, gonna sit back because they sit back and make them build an apartheid city. Now they say apartheid city is not good enough. Now they want an apartheid country. They're gonna split up.
Mm-hmm.
And once they do that, they're coming back for every because those people don't like to do hard work. So they're gonna come back for the slave and say, listen,
Mm-hmm.
you slave got to do all the hard work and build
Mm-hmm.
up our economy because we give you 30 years to get your act together and you could not get your act together in 30 years. So now we're coming back full force to take into slavery. Be
Mm-hmm.
surrender. That's what they're telling you now. Be ready to surrender to slavery. You see, that shouldn't be even in their mind. They what should be in their mind? They want to bring back apartheid. Them say we gotta find Iceland or the Arctic or someplace and go.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta run from here because you guys cuddle up and sweet up and nice up. And now the beast reach to a place that the beast out to devour you. And
Mm-hmm.
again, if you take yourself and make grass, a horse will yam you, will eat. You understand? If you
Mm-hmm.
make grass or hay, the horse is going to come and eat the A, you understand? Or eat the grass,
Mm-hmm.
because these people take themselves to be an ass,
Mm-hmm.
grass, so them gonna get eaten. You know, continue, continue.
All right, this is Godly True TV KOJ. Like, subscribe, comment below. Let us know what you think in the comments and tell us what's your side of the story. How do you see it and whether we're right or we're wrong.
Yeah.
Closing off here. Godly True TV KOJ.
Yeah.
Like, share, and subscribe.
So you guys must know what you guys up to. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.